So about a year ago, I had the pleasure of experiencing Red Dead Redemption 2 for the very first time. And it is safe to say that I now consider it to be one of the greatest video games to ever grace this planet. Visually stunning, incredible open world, and a heart-wrenching story that sticks with you forever. Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of the most impressive accomplishments in the history of gaming. However, as much as I loved Red Dead 2, it did happen to have one of the most brutal platinum trophy experiences I've ever gone through, clocking in at well over 200 hours, making it my longest platinum run ever. And today, we are finally going to be diving back into the world of New Austin, experiencing the game that started it all for the first time ever, Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption 1 takes place in the year 1911, 4 years after the events of Red Dead Redemption 2's epilogue. Once again, in the boots of outlaw turned farmer family man John Marston. 52 trophies, a lot of laughs, a little bit of tears, and an occasional crash out here and there. Red Dead Redemption 1's platinum was one for the history books. Saddle up, partner. Let's wild this west. Oh my God, that was awful. Play the intro. Yes! Oh my God, we did it! Oh my God, this is it. That was it. Oh my God! Yes! The greatest to ever do it. Hey, y'all mind if I pay my bills real quick? This video is sponsored by Opera GX. Opera GX is a web browser designed specifically for gamers, featuring customizable themes, tools to optimize performance while gaming, and even integrations with Twitch and Discord. You'll never miss your kitten's DMs ever again. I can't believe I just said that in an ad. And Opera GX now has a new updated look, a crisper, cleaner UI. Notice the sidebar here. You got your GX control with your RAM and CPU limiters, your mods interface for pure customization of your browser. You got the GX corner where you can stay up to date with the latest gaming deals and news. The whole UI is a lot cleaner than it was before. The mods are probably my personal favorite part of Opera GX. They already had like the most customization out there as far as browsers go, but they really kicked it up a notch with the updates. You can download mods from gx.store. They have a ton of new features such as the light version of your wallpaper, keyboard sounds, custom fonts, opening and closing tab sounds, and even background music.
I couldn't wait for you to come and clear this cupboard.
They have Red Dead Redemption themes and freaking Cyberpunk themes, chooms. And you can use the mod menu to disable and enable individual modifications to make it exactly how you want, completely customizable. And if you're like me when it comes to technology and software, you don't really like change. You like sticking to what you're used to because you don't want to go through all the trouble of redoing your settings and whatnot. Opera GX has an easy to use import tool so you can transfer all of your cookies, browsing history, everything from your old browser easily. Opera GX is the browser for gamers. You can install it right now by clicking the link in the description. Thanks to Opera GX for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to it. The plot of Red Dead 1 kicks off with John Marston's family being kidnapped by the federal government, specifically by agents Archer Fordham and Edgar Ross, the latter whom we were already unfortunately introduced to in Red Dead 2. I hate that guy. In order to gain his family back and return to the humble life of a rancher, the feds force John to hunt down and kill members of his former gang. So he wastes no time and immediately rides for Fort Mercer to take down his first target, Bill Williamson.
I've come to try to save you.
Oh, do I look like I need saving?
I always hated his ass, to be
Bill,
real.
please.
Now I'm in charge.
Are we gonna get to kill him? That would actually make me very happy.
Dutch. Send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Really does pick up after the second one.
Oh. Poor John.
Okay. I was expecting a little scrap there, but trophy 1, baby. That government boy. Complete exodus in America. As John is bleeding out from the gunshot he took from Bill, he is miraculously saved by a woman named Bonnie MacFarlane, and he is transported back to the MacFarlane Ranch for recovery. And it is here where we are reacquainted with the beautiful open world of New Austin and begin to learn the basic mechanics of the game. And it is also here where I learned rather quickly that hardcore difficulty may not have been the best move.
Oh no! Oh!
Get your rifle out. It's about time these little things met their maker. Good shot.
Oh my God, there's not gonna be any aim assist, bro, on hardcore. Ooh, that's gonna be rough, bro. Terrible, bro. Where you at, gang?
You're a good shot, Mr. Marston.
Did I get it? Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be so bad. Why did I do this? Why did I do hardcore?
You rat son of a bitch!
What the? Whoa! There was no time for me to do anything there, bro. No! Where am I? Am I back at... I'm all the way back at MacFarlane's Ranch? When you die, you come all the way back here? Let's go get our first bounty, shall we? All right, I'm gonna hop off right here so I don't spook him. I think that's him, ain't it? Ain't it, brother?
Move in, boy! I'm taking you in!
I have no Deadeye. It's so over. He's close. No! No! Oh! We've got to get money so we can get freaking Snake Oil. I'm not going to get through this without Deadeye. I have to crutch it. Where am I? Why am I back at the... Come on, bro. Whoa! You better not put me back at that damn ranch, bro. Come on! Oh, wait, no. Something's happening already. Oh, is this the dude? This is the dude. Hold on. I remember I died to this guy. No, no, no. Get out of my way. Anyway, welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 1. Y'all see how quick he pieced my shit though, bro? So, To find Bill and the rest of the members of his old gang, John has to recruit some allies to help him out, starting with an individual known as Marshall Johnson. Marshall Johnson. Sounds like a name for a wee-wee. In order to win his trust, John agrees to help the marshal and his sheriffs with an assortment of law enforcing tasks. The first being to hunt down a notorious gang that had been terrorizing the public, which didn't go quite as smoothly as I had hoped for. Hardcore mode, baby.
Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon.
I don't think I even hit him.
Marston, take that bastard.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
You leave Williamson to me, my friend.
All right, well, not my fault. He wouldn't. Okay, everybody shut up.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you.
There we go. All right.
There's one behind you.
R1. Oh, that's not going to be so bad. I have no Deadeye. There we go. Gunslinger. Score a headshot on any enemy using expert targeting mode. This is going to be a long day. Where's the last one? Peek, boy. Peek, boy. Is that not on him? All right. The start of something magnificent in the RCU, guys. Remind yourselves of that. Peek. Stand up. I can't shoot him. Got him. Shoot him in the legs.
There's one. He's making a run for.
Everybody shut up. Ha ha!
Only one death? I'm feeling good.
And from there, I took full advantage of exploring New Austin in its entirety. Well, that is, between those stupid cow and horse herding missions you have to do over and over again with Bonnie.
Oh my God, they're running for the cliff.
The cliff? What cliff? I don't see no cliff. Cows ain't that fast, bro. We're playing. Are cows really that fast? Oh, one of them bit. Oh, wait. No. Y'all chill. What's wrong with them, bro? One of them dead. One that I know of for sure is gone forever. Yeah, honestly, if he would jump off the cliff like that, he probably shouldn't have been alive anyway. He wouldn't have been much good to us.
One of the main side activities within Red Dead Redemption is called Stranger Missions. These are essentially side quests you do for varied NPCs across the map, and they never fail to be interesting, to say the least.
Maybe for $200, I could give you the deed to this land, find myself a place up in Blackwater.
200? I ain't got that. Pay the deed or take it by force. Oh, man. You know, I really like you, buddy, but I just don't have $200.
Just give me the deed, old. I think I got my eye back.
It did not have to be that way, Clyde. It's all good. Let's get out of here. I don't feel that bad about it. He seemed like kind of a dick.
They took my love. They took Jeb's loves by them gangsters. They hide out of Tumbleweed. Can you help me, partner?
Jeb's love and Tumbleweed. Tumbleweed's not far.
You want to try that again?
Excuse me? What'd you just say to me, bitch?
Hello to you, butterfly.
Get in here. See what we can find. It's probably going to be something stupid if history has taught me anything.
This is Lucy.
Oh, it's the horse.
This is Jeb's girl.
Come to daddy. Oh, you're so beautiful. So strong, yet such a lady. I long to hold
Totally normal
you. I
behavior
missed
to
you
have with
so
an animal.
much.
I thought I was sick in the head.
Oh.
I told you he was funny, mister. Life out here does that to people.
Oh.
I should know. My daddy kept goats.
Oh, no.
Me and Lucy got some catching up to do.
Okay, so I feel that one was somewhat justified. We can't, no. Come on. Look, guys. Anybody that would stick their meat missile in a wild animal, like, they shouldn't be alive, all right? Got a trophy. Strange things are afoot. Complete a task for a stranger.
John goes on to recruit some more allies that could potentially help in the quest of hunting down Bill, such as the snake oil salesman con artist Wes Dickens. This guy has a long series of quests that basically always involves John helping him scam people, and basically always ends with John having to shoot at somebody because of it.
Look, he's over there. Go get it.
Oh, is he serious?
Watch out! He's got a gun!
I didn't even hesitate, bro. What is wrong with me? It was just such a natural reaction. I'm sorry.
We also have the morally questionable drunkard known as Irish. He was probably my least favorite of the allies John gathers, not going to lie. Total piece of shit. But then there's my personal favorite, Shaky. I would die for this man.
Even shaky. You still owe me for them morphine pills to calm your nerves. Shaky.
Go get your half. More, you dirty fucking snake.
All right, gentlemen.
Dude, he's hilarious. I love him so much.
And last but definitely not least, the grave robber Seth, one of the more interesting characters we meet. He essentially wants John's help finding this treasure that he'd been searching for. Honestly, Seth might be the best part of the entire game.
He's not what I expected.
Cave, Seth? It's very dark.
What'd you say?
This dude is like he's like a mix of Smeagol and the guy from Pirates of the Caribbean with the glass eye or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Finally, I see the light at the end of this very long tunnel. Seth's gonna be rich after all these years.
There better be gold in this bitch, bro.
The goddamn hell is this? A glass eye.
I'm sure whoever that
What, dude? No. I literally just said when we started playing, he reminds me of the dude with the freaking glass eye.
Along with running through the main storyline, I also made a conscious effort to clean up any of the side activity related trophies as I went, starting with the trophy What About Hand Grenades for getting a ringer in a game of horseshoes. I am not proud of how long this took me.
Come on.
What am I?
I'm a little confused. All right. Well, we're going to be here a long time. All right. Well, that's an improvement. Come on. That's it.
You've been practicing.
No way, bro. That was so close. All right. This is the money right here. This is the money shot. Never mind. All right. God, bro. I'm never going to get that close again. Oh, I didn't even realize you could. Oh. I did not know. Dude, I've been doing this wrong the entire time. Oh my God, that's embarrassing. That's it. That's it. Oh my God, I'm so close. That's too much. That was so close. I'm gonna be sick, bro. It's literally like leaned up against it. What is wrong with me? Why am I so stupid? Looking up a freaking guide. F it. It's too much. That was so close. That's it. It's coming. It's coming. And so will I when this trophy pops. This is the one. That's it. That's it. That's it. Was that not it? Is it not going to pop immediately? You better not do that to me, game. What about hand grenades? All right, get a ringer in a game of horseshoes. That freaked me out. I thought it wasn't gonna pop. That was, you know, 30 minutes of my life I'll never get back, but we got it. All right, we got us a live one, folks. Simple trophy here. Just capture a bounty alive. So we're gonna go turn old buddy in right here. Get us a trophy. Yes, sir.
Much appreciated.
Trophy. Yes, sir. Clemency pays. Let's go. Capture a bounty alive. Come on with it. Easy stuff right there. Trying to knock off some of these easy ones. All right. I'm not proud of what we're about to have to do. I ain't gonna lie. We got to find a woman real quick. It has to be a woman.
You really are annoying me, lady.
I think I might have messed up. No, I'm so bad. It's if he would hurry up a little bit. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, we did it. We did it. All right, now we just got to find the train. Watch, I'm going to die to a freaking cougar or something out here, bro. Right on track, baby. Literally. I apologize. Drop it right here. I'm sorry, miss. I'm sorry that you had to suffer for this trophy. I think it's coming. Yep, here it is. This is so messed up, bro. What are we doing? No, I refuse. I refuse. There ain't no way. There ain't no way that this is happening. All right, we got it. Dastardly. What did I say? I told you a cougar was coming for me, bro. I have the worst luck with cougars, if you guys remember. Real ones remember the Red Dead 2 video.
What you looking at?
I can't seem to see a man walk around with such a dry pecker. Can I help?
Drunk as I am.
Chief, did you hear that? Please tell me y'all just heard what that hooker just said, bro. I ain't never in my life heard nothing like that diabolical in a video game. I hate to see a man with a dry.
John presses on, helping his newfound acquaintances with a variety of tasks, in hopes of convincing them to help him out with his Bill Williamson problem. And of course, dealing with a little bit of adversity in the process.
No, you don't.
What does bro have a drug? I'm very tempted. Okay. I really just wanted to see what happened. I've been wanting to do that since we met him.
It's been nice for the boys to have a to play with. I hear those rancher girls like it in the rear.
Sir!
Maybe she won't want to go home. She's been so good.
All right. That finger slip, my bad.
But conveniently enough, it was around this point in the playthrough that I was able to secure the only missable trophy in the game, Spurred to Victory, for completing 20 story missions without swapping horses.
Whoa! Hey! That's the trophy! Complete 20 story missions without switching to a new horse at a hitching post. So that is the only missable trophy in the entire game.
John manages to get his hands on some weapons parts with the help of his new friends. And after much preparation, the group launches an attack on Fort Mercer in the hopes of taking down Bill Williamson for good. But unfortunately, after killing all of Bill's men, the group learns Williamson set off for Mexico the previous morning in the company of another former gang member of John's, Javier Escuela. So naturally, John now has his sights set on the Mexican border.
There we go, land of opportunity. Complete the assault on Fort Mercer. Getting pretty good, man.
Many say that this game truly finds its footing once John gets to Mexico. And honestly, I would have to agree. This part of the map is absolutely gorgeous. And when you first ride in, a beautiful song starts playing that I am unable to show because, you know, copyright. But honestly, this was one of my favorite parts of the entire playthrough. The basic premise in Mexico is that the country is at war. You have this evil dictator named Allende and his captain, De Santa, who are fighting a rebellion led by a man known as Abraham Reyes. John's one and only goal while in Mexico is to find Javier and Bill by whatever means necessary. So he essentially plays both sides of the war in exchange for information on his targets, helping both the evil dictator and the rebellion. It's honestly pretty shitty when you think about it, but whatever. John also becomes acquainted with some new allies, such as Laura or Louisa. Honestly, I forget. She kind of sucks. But he also meets a badass former gunslinger named Landon Ricketts, who might be the most cowboy-looking cowboy who's ever cowboyed.
Will you get away from me? Who is this? I don't know. Why are you following me, woman? She's still following me. It's gotta be, it's a glitch, isn't it?
No more. You're a long way from being a Landon Ricketts partner, young, old, or otherwise. All those stories you heard as a boy.
What is she doing? What is happening? At least make yourself useful. I just shot the hat off of your head and you still want me? I think I'm in love with you. You leave me alone.
Things ain't looking too kindly on you.
It didn't have to be this way. It didn't have to be this way. All right, let's go find somewhere to put you. Wanted for what? She was antagonizing me. It's hardly a crime. You know what? Why don't we just let her hang out there for a little while, you know? See how long we can keep her alive, you know? She wants to hang out with John Marston so much. We're gonna let her hang out with John Marston. Juanita is gone. I'll never forget you, Juanita. She's off to greener pastures. Till we meet again, my beautiful caramel queen.
Maybe it is because you have never been in the presence of a strong man before. I have seen the pictures of your country.
Come up for air, buddy. Come up for air.
Vanity is the legacy the British left behind.
Look, I
The
don't know.
glazing is crazy. Yeah, I've never seen no dick eating like that, dude. That's
You do not speak on that man. He is strong man. He bench press 225 and he is 8 inches. A whole 8.
I really want to know where Gregford is, dude. What happened to my horse? Where is Gregford? I don't want this imposter. It's just not the same. It's not hitting the same without Gregford. I don't know who this horse thinks he is to just come in my life like this. It was a good attempt. Count your days, horse whose name I do not know. When I get the opportunity, you're done.
To make a long story short, John ends up getting betrayed by Allende and Captain De Santa. Shocker there. And so he then basically commits to his allies on the rebellion side of the war. The irony here in this entire situation is that although the rebellion is perceived as the good side, so to speak, and Reyes is supposed to be the brave leader standing up to the evil dictatorship, he's still kind of a piece of shit too. This guy is one strange cookie, man.
He's like a father who beats his son, and then the son takes his dog outside and That's a very specific example, Abraham.
But regardless of Abraham's moral integrity, John joins forces with him anyway. The first order of business being to capture and kill Captain De Santa in the most creative way possible, might I add.
No. What is happening? What? He just was gonna run right by. Kill him, John. Take his life. Send him to God. Please let me pick.
You don't have to do this.
We gotta make this good. We gotta make this good.
Go on, finish it.
Let's try that one more time, but maybe take a few steps back first. Okay. Okay. All right, so maybe...
It is time to make a decision, my friend.
Then back away!
If you don't kill him...
Come on, bro, that one was good. I have nothing else, bro, I'm so mad.
John then sets his sights on Javier Escuela, who was holed up in a fort called El Presidio. I'm sure that sounded very white, I'm sorry. However, capturing Javier wasn't the real challenge here. The real challenge was actually getting inside the fortress.
These people are crazy, bro. Oh no, I'm gonna tip it. What did I do wrong? All right, well, I guess I gotta jump earlier than that. Oh my God.
Once inside the fort, John comes face to face with Javier and inevitably manages to take him into custody, then delivering him to the federal government as requested, putting him one step closer to getting his family back.
Oh, those aren't Pinkertons. Sons of Mexico, we got a trophy. Complete the gates of El Presidio. Wow, so we got Javier. Looks like we're getting Williamson next. Oh man. This is really good.
John then makes his way to Allende's palace because supposedly Bill Williamson was now under the dictator's protection, leading to an eventful sequence of affairs.
Is that Luisa? Oh, a duel. Okay, that's so... No further questions at this time. Oh, that was Luisa? That's not funny, but it kind of is. She was the worst. Woo! We got a trophy! Hey, bullseye. 250 headshots in any game mode. I like that. There's one more over there. What is bro doing? There's like one guy over here. What? He said, hell no, I don't get paid enough for this.
Now I'm fucking with you, Bill!
He was the last one.
They're getting away.
Oh my God. That was a little bit of an overreaction, but do you understand where I'm coming from, guys? Oh, we're actually gonna get him? We better. They better not be edging me, bro.
I will leave the country, I promise.
Yeah, nah.
You all... all right, John.
Allende is dead.
Why did I do that? In my defense, I never cared for Bill, even in the second game when I didn't even know what happened here. I hated Bill. I thought he was a very unlikable character, so I'm not gonna apologize for it. Screw that guy.
With both Bill and Allende dead, that brings us to the end of our Mexico adventures for now, bringing us to another trophy.
And to the people who laid down their lives. People like Luisa.
Oh, yes.
I forgot about that.
She was very brave, and she will be missed.
You're such a... You suck, guy.
Who was she again?
Your peasant girl wife to be?
Oh, yes, of course. She will have a day named after her. Laura's Day.
Luisa.
And we got another trophy. No more fancy words. Complete an appointed time. Another story related.
John then travels back to the States and rendezvous with the feds to discuss his next and hopefully final target, Dutch Vanderland, the former leader of the gang, Tahiti.
That's him. That's him. I'm actually very surprised. How does he know? Dutch Vanderland. Ooh, complete. At home with Dutch. I can't believe I'm so shocked, bro. All the old gangs in here. Where's Charles? I need to see Charles.
However, that would not be the last we would see of good old Dutch, because we were in for a classic game of cat and mouse, spending the majority of this act of the story on Dutch's trail, in constant shootouts with his gang.
Better
What is that made out of? Freaking vibranium? Dude, I was not expecting them to all just be there. Oh my God, I'm done. I'm done at the guy again. I don't know. What is that? What? This is impossible. This is impossible. All right, bro. For sure. Jam! We got some goop.
Until John finally tracks him down to the mountains of West Elizabeth.
Ain't nowhere to run, Dutch.
We gotta stop meeting like this. Sure.
Just shoot him.
I got a plan, John.
This dude is the same guy, bro. I've got a plan now. Tahiti.
You always got a plan, Dutch.
Yeah.
Our time has passed, John.
Oh my God, what? I don't know why, that's just kind of funny. Ain't no way. The benefits of civilization. Trophy number 13, and the truth will set you free.
With Dutch dead, that marked the end of John's responsibilities to the feds, meaning he could now return to his family.
Let's freaking beat yourself, Abigail. I'm coming, sweetheart. Just give me a minute. I gotta go do a side quest. It's literally, it looks just like the second one, like the epilogue. My heart is so full, bro.
Abigail! Jack! Anyone here?
Please.
Oh, darling. I never thought I'd see this day again.
You no good hillbilly piece of shit! I thought
Damn.
you was dead!
You did not age well. No, Abigail. Happy ending, question mark, please?
Jack.
Credits roll.
Hello, sir.
Oh, he's still weird.
Poachers took the cattle. I tried, Father. I tried.
I know you did, son.
No nerd.
I know.
And don't you go blaming me, boy. Don't you go blame. Why don't I get to warm and tender embrace?
Consider the fact I ain't put a bullet in your embrace, old man.
I see you, John. Had to put a little work in. I feel you. Probably was a beautiful 45 seconds. I know it's been a while.
So with John now back in the loving embrace of his family at the ranch, it was time to get away from the activities of an outlaw and get back to the life of a rancher.
Well, we just killing crows? I don't really understand. How is the corn disappearing? There's nothing on it. God, it's so freaking hard to aim, brother. I'm just kidding. There's no crows on it. So how? Am I dumb? Am I doing this wrong? I'm actually so ass, bro. This is so hard to do without freaking Deadeye, bro. That's how? What did it go over here this time? Go pump out. When did I get a pump action shotgun? I didn't even know I had that. Oh, wait, no, we've done it. We've done it. Mr. President, a third crow has entered the corn silo.
I told you you'd have fun, didn't I?
That's sweet.
Come on.
Somebody's gonna die. I can feel it. It's too happy. Something really, really bad is going to happen, and I can just, it's inevitable.
And I was absolutely correct. After several days of trying to return back to their normal lives, the Marstons are met with some surprise guests at their door, the feds. To no surprise, Edgar Ross and the government did not keep up their end of the bargain. They used John to track down the former members of the gang, and instead of just letting John go free as promised, they decided that they wanted him dead too. And I had no idea what I was about to experience.
You're all down with me.
Uncle, are you all right?
No! No! Uncle! Uncle! Dude, he's not gonna live through that. He's dead. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. There's no way he's gonna live through that and the lumbago, bro.
They killed him.
Calm down, Jack. No, Uncle! I know we always made fun of him, but I didn't want him to die. He was worthless, but that's what made him special. Woo. 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 Look at that! Look at that! Trophy. Kill 500 enemies with any rifle, repeater, or shotgun in any game mode. Right in time, baby. Right at the end.
Now listen, Jack, darling, get on this horse. Get out of here. Go find a place to hide.
You're coming with us, Paul.
I'll catch up.
How
Don't
you
be
gonna know
worried
where they
about
are?
me. Get!
Am I good? They better not die, bro. What is this? No! What the? What is this? So when's the third game? Because when do we get to take his life? All right, yep, we're crying. All right. Oh my God. Bro. So that's why they call it Red Dead Depression. Who is this? Is that Jack? She died 2-3 years later? Into the sunset. Complete the last enemy that shall be destroyed. Is this Jack? Are we Jack? So who is this? This is Jack? So where's the third game? Why is this even a debate? People are saying, oh, I don't know if they should make Red Dead 3 or not. It's here. This is it. Oh my God, bro. What the?
With the death of John Marston, we now find ourselves in the boots of Jack Marston. And to kick things off with this new adventure, Jack has only one goal: to find and kill Edgar Ross. Peak. To do this, he has to track down Ross's wife and his brother to find out where he's located, which turned out to be quite eventful.
I'm sure your husband will be just fine.
Jack, you bad boy. So is this Gregory the Sixth? Gregory, CEO of 6. That's it. That's the one. Gregory, CEO of 6. You know what? I actually forgot something. So far away.
Don't get on his bad side. He's got a filthy temper.
For sure. Alrighty. And I stand unshaken.
After some searching, Jack finally comes face to face with his father's killer, signaling the end of the story of the Marston family in a very satisfying conclusion.
Don't give me no shootout. Don't do me like that. Oh, I wanted to lasso him, bro. That's no fun. I still don't understand the shootout. We did it. We learned how to duel at the end of the game. We've already beaten the game. We just learned how to do. Let's go! Beautiful. Beautiful. Woo! Oh, that was so sick, bro. That was sick. Nurture or nature. Complete Remember My Family. That was amazing. Amazing video game. Oh my God.
Honestly, I think Red Dead Redemption 1 is way ahead of its time. You look at a lot of titles that were released around the time this game was, other open world action adventure games, and they just pale in comparison. You look at all the things that make Red Dead 2 as great as it is, and a lot of that groundwork was laid in Red Dead 1. The quality of the side content, the immersive open world, the uniqueness of the personalities of each NPC and character. For Rockstar to be able to achieve this level of quality throughout the entirety of the game, not just the main story, 15 years ago, that is wildly impressive. And I'll also add, it only makes Red Dead 2 even better. The way these two games line up seamlessly, it legitimately felt like Red Dead 1 was written with Red Dead 2 already in mind. It's pretty unbelievable. This is only my second Rockstar game, and I think I might have to check out GTA now. They've proven themselves as top tier developers in my book. But with the main story completed, we were sitting at 16 of 52 trophies, with a lot of work left to do. The big grind portion of Red Dead 1 is mostly related to obtaining 100% completion, much like the second game. And even though it isn't nearly as bad, it's still deceivingly grindy. I decided to kick things off with hideouts. These are just locations on the map that have a bunch of enemies to fight, and all you have to do is kill them all. Very simple and straightforward. The only issue was, you know, hardcore.
Oh, there's not. I see more. I'm dead. 2 shots, and now it's gonna respawn me back at MacFarlane's. I'm going to actually commit. Never mind. Oh, so you're just taking those to the dome, huh? Okay. You're taking those. Okay. Yeah. Understandable. Yeah. I think that was a common thing back in the Wild West. You know, people just taking headshots right to the dome, raw dogging them, you know. Not the brightest of individuals, these guys. What are y'all doing back there? Were y'all doing inappropriate things back there? Hey, look. I like Brokeback Mountain too. Ain't no wrong with it. The loving embrace. I'll stop there. Dumbass.
Where did that come from?
What? Where did he survive the... Oh my fuck. You hear what he just said? Oh, my pecker hard. Austin, overpowered. What a trophy name. Complete Twin Rocks, Pikes Basin, and Gap Tooth Breach hideouts. 3 down, 6 to go, something like that. I don't know if I was unclear about that. Nice. Please be dead. Don't care for him. Oh, no, he's really dead. Oh, Gregory, CEO of 6. I did not know you long, but you had the heart of a warrior. You will be missed somewhat.
I think they're holding my compadre in this house.
We got your compadre. Ain't gonna lie, bro. We might not, for real. It's Alright. Oh my god! Evil spirits. Complete Tumbleweed and Tesoro Azul hideouts. God, why was that so difficult? Oh my god, dude, I'm actually going to set myself on fire. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. I'm lonely. I'm lonely. I'm lonely as fuck. Instinto assassino, Ezio, assassino. Complete Fort Mercer and Nazalita hideouts. So that's it for the hideouts. I think I'm gonna have to end up doing those again though for something to do with the challenges, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. That's a problem for future Rob. What's most important is those trophies are taken care of. And I also have to purchase the safe houses. I don't have a horse. What do you mean I don't have a horse? What happened to Gregory Greg 8 it is. After popping a trophy for purchasing a rare weapon, exquisite taste, I went on to work on some of the other activities required for 100% completion, like the rest of the stranger missions, side jobs, and everybody's favorite, bounties, which I unfortunately had to do 20 of. I ain't doing the whole taking them in alive stuff. I'm good on that. That's why I won't. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
What are you doing?
It took me literally like 4 or 5 days worth of pretty long streams to complete this grind. And it was no walk in the park, especially considering the, you know, hardcore messing with all the beef and all that. What the I love rounding the corner and just dying. I'm helping a shit. You're the angle, bro. I think
my God. I don't care about keeping this one alive. I don't care about keeping this one alive. All the nonsense part. No. I definitely won that.
But I eventually found myself in the last of the stranger missions. There were 18 of these mission strands in total, and as you would expect from Rockstar, they never failed to keep you on your toes.
We got you now, old man. The wife's dead, ain't she?
It's my other half, lovely Annabelle.
What did I say? What did I say? That she was going to be dead. I called this.
Stop by anytime. Oh, we play bridge on Thursdays. Annabelle could sure use a foot bath.
Look, man. Look, sometimes you gotta put that dog down. You know what I mean? You have anything on him? He had $3. It's worth. Complete 15 tasks for strangers. Oh, I didn't know. Okay. So you have to do all 18 for the 100%, but you only have to do 15 for the trophy. That is kind of weird, but okay. That trophy's down.
Much like its successor, Red Dead Redemption also features challenges. And to my demise, completing all of them is in fact a part of the 100% completion checklist. Don't worry though, there's nothing in there quite as bad as Red Dead 2 gambler challenges.
Not me.
Dude, I swear if this guy wins, I only need to win one more.
Domino.
However, these were still not a ton of fun, and quite boring, actually. Very similar, mundane task that we did in the sequel. Picking flowers, hunting animals that I can't ever seem to find when I'm looking for because Rockstar loves to put us at the mercy of RNG, and of course, in typical Rob fashion, losing several of my horses in the process of doing them all.
Here he is. Greg 3. Greg 3. Greg 3. I think that was completely reasonable. I think that was a completely reasonable thing to do. He's been really killing the vibe all day long. So now we don't have to worry about it anymore. All right, bet.
Get away from me!
Not Greg 10, bro. Not Greg 10. Bastards, you took Greg 10 away from me. I didn't even have time to come up with a cool name for him. The search for Greg 11 begins. Greg 11, I need one of you. Give me that stallion. You will be mine. Come back to me. You know you want to be together.
Let's go!
Trophy! Bucking awesome. Break the Kentucky Saddler, American Standard Bred, and Hungarian Half-Bred. Gregorius Undecimus. Sir Gregory. 11th of his name. He is the 3-in-1, the chosen one. Greg 11 till the end of the playthrough. Greg 11 will be the last Gregory we lose. This horse is destined to die. Probably, but it's fine.
Shooter, you think that gun is any less useless than your brick? I'll bet I can outgun you.
There it is. Last one. How long have we been doing that? This had to last like a couple hours. Wow, we got a trophy. Frontiersman. Obtain legendary rank in any ambient challenge. That was brutal, bro. That was a real testament of the old noggin right there. Wow. All right. We only got to do like 3 more sets of challenges. At least it's not as bad as Red Dead 2. Gotta be freaking kidding me. No.
Paul said I wasn't a hunter.
Greg 11 is no more. R.I.P. Greg 11. R.I.P. Greg 11, man. He was a real one.
The following set of challenges I went for was called Treasure Hunter, which is by far the easiest of the sets. But yet, somehow, I was still able to find a way to make it not easy.
Maybe it's down here. Maybe not. All right. Very smooth ride we got going on here. I'm not gonna be able to freaking get down there from here, am I? No. No. Rough day. This is the one. All right, I gotta get on this little ledge. I'm gonna vomit. Oh, this kid's a joke, man. Waste of oxygen. Get up there. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Get up. Get up. Get up.
But fortunately enough, the rest of the treasures following that were really easy to knock out, and I even managed to pop the more than a fistful trophy for earning $10,000 in the process.
More than a fistful, earn $10,000, so you don't have to have 10,000 at once, just 10,000 collectively. Okay, I got you. He cleans up well. Let's go. Obtain the elegant suit, please. Yes! Manifest destiny. Kill the last buffalo in the Great Plains. That one was kind of stressing me out a little bit because I didn't know if it was gonna pop. Nothing to vibe check like killing the rest of an endangered species, am I right? There it is. There it is on the trail of the Devaka. Uncover every location on the map. I'm clipping them. Oh my God. I didn't realize there were two. Yes! Barely legal. Get it? Barely legal because 18. Yeah, I had that explained to me actually.
Any ball knowers remember my first experience with this trophy? Dude, come on, man. Why is the trophy not popping? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. After a good amount of grinding, doing things like unlocking outfits or winning in mini games or buying rare weapons, I had everything but the challenges taken care of. More specifically, the hunting challenges. These mostly require you to kill and skin a certain amount of a specific type of animal. So in other words, ride around and wait for the animal you need to spawn. Yes, very fun video game.
Bro, how have we not seen every time you come here, there is nothing but elk everywhere, grizzlies everywhere. I have not seen a single animal since we got here. There's a hog. What do I need that for? This is about some bullshit, bro. They do it on purpose. You'll never convince me otherwise. This is completely intentional. They mess with the spawn rates when you get to a particular challenge. Confirmed. Master Hunter rank 2 done. 5 wolves with your melee knife. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so not only are you at the mercy of RNG with these challenges, with some of them, you have to actually kill the animal with a specific weapon. In this case, the melee knife. I had to kill wolves with the melee knife, freaking bears with the melee knife, and even cougars with the melee knife. This wouldn't have been quite as bad if it wasn't for, you know, hardcore.
There you are, you little bitch. Come on. Jack! Jack! Come back here. Come back here. Oh, how the turntables. He is run. Ah! No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What? Oh! Ain't no way, bro. Oh, he's gotta go. I'm sorry. I was gonna die. And then Gregory's just sitting up here. What are you? Ah! What are you doing? Oh, there's no way. No. No. Oh my God. Yeah. There you are. Bring your ass over here. Don't you run. No, sir. Oh my God, what are you doing, Jack? Yes! One down! One down, yes! Where'd it go? Ah! There's two. Why are there two? Why are there two? Why? Where are you all coming from? No, come back here. Come back. Where did it go? Stop running away from me! It's gone, bro. He's gone. Gregory, that one's on you, brother. I'm gonna be real. That one's 100% on you. Oh no, there you are.
Get off!
What? Yes, yes, we did it. 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 How much worse is the next one going to be? Yes. What's this next one gonna be? What nonsense do we have now? Is this 8? Closing in. Kill a bear. Kill a bear with your melee knife and collect a bear pelt. This will be just lovely. All right, let's find a bear. Oh, hi, Mr. Bear. Ah. Am I actually doing it? Oh my God, first try! No way, no way. That was like 30 seconds. That has to be like a world record for that challenge, right? That's gotta be like a world record. No way, y'all. We are so locked in. We're getting this.
Once the killing aggressive animals with knives nonsense was finished, all I had left were the legendary animals. One of the more fun aspects of this experience.
There you are. There you are. There you are. I found you. Found you. My God, bro. One more challenge, folks. One more. And we are done with this silliness. Cons meat. Oh, this is it. Wow, this was mad easy. I wish all of them were this easy. Here we go. Trophy right here. Please pop. I will cry if it doesn't. Please, please, please. Redeemed. Attain 100% in the game completion stat. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. That was the grindiest part of this playthrough. Dead and buried. We're done. That's it. I guess because of Red Dead 2 and how grindy it is, I was kind of expecting this to be like a cakewalk in comparison. And in comparison, I guess it was. But that was a grind. Don't get it twisted. That was a grind.
A grind indeed. But now with the most strenuous portion of this platinum buried, I had a few trophies to clean up before moving on to the Undead Nightmare DLC. Starting with fighting around the world for knocking somebody out in every saloon on the map.
Sit your ass down, boy. Oh my. Oh, this is some bullshit right here, bro. Oh, okay. All right. I see how it is. Beat my ass, bro. Oh, he sleep. Y'all see? Oh, he sleep. He sleep. I see y'all on the flip. I catch y'all on the flip. I got one of y'all. Bye-bye. I don't want to bump with the hooker, bro. Oh, I'm about to get my ass. I'm about to get my ass beat. Look. Get my ass beat, bro. Oh no, they nice with it in here. This hold on, hold on, hold on. Who won it? Who won it? 1v1 me. What a bunch of cowards you are. Gonna gang up on a man. Y'all just gonna gang up. Y'all just gonna gang up on a white boy, huh? All right, then. Got him. See y'all. Come on. This has got to be it, bro. This is, I don't know what else it could be. There it is. Yeah, it's because the first one didn't count. Fighting around the world, knock someone out in melee in every saloon in the game. That one was pretty funny.
I then had a few easy ones to take care of, like one for simply getting a gold medal in a combat mission. Kind of sad I didn't get this naturally while playing through the game, but whatever.
Gold medal. There we go. Gold medal rank for a combat mission. The fact that I've beaten the game and I didn't get a single gold medal throughout the entirety of the playthrough. Thank God you don't have to get all the gold medals. We'd be in for a world of hurt.
And then another for killing one of every animal species in the game, which sounds horrid, but I got most of these naturally and only had a handful left by the time I went to clean it up. And a trophy for outrunning the US Marshals on the Hungarian half-bred horse. I feel like this is in reference to something that happened, but I don't know.
Let's go, Gregory 13. Your time to shine, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Trophy's gonna pop after this. Yep, there goes. Heading south on a white Bronco. Evade the US Marshals while riding the Hungarian half-bred horse.
I also had a couple of trophies related to mini games like poker and liar's dice. And quite honestly, you guys know how I feel about Red Dead mini games at this point.
No!
But nonetheless, I managed to unlock High Roller for winning 2,000 chips in a hand of poker.
There it is, High Roller. That took me a few attempts. I have no idea what I was doing. I just went in all in every time.
And no dice for winning a game of liar's dice without losing a single die.
Yes! Oh, I got so lucky on that one. Complete a game of liar's dice without losing a single die. That was an annoying trophy. That took me a hot minute, but we got it. Woo! let's go.
But though most of these were pretty straightforward, there was one trophy that gave me heaps of trouble. That being Man of Honor / Chivalry's Dead, for achieving the highest fame rank and the highest or lowest honor rank. Completing activities across the map rewards you with fame, and as we already know, doing good deeds rewards you with more honor, and doing bad deeds, of course, rewards you with lower honor. Now, if you were to just play the game on normal difficulty, you would pop this trophy by simply achieving the 100% completion. But because I'm on hardcore, I get like half the fame for each completed task, meaning by the time I 100% completed the game, I had barely half my fame meter filled. Honestly, I think this is like just poor game design, but whatever. So in order to fill that meter, I had basically one option: to farm duels. You get the most fame for shooting guns out of your opponent's hand during duels. So I essentially had to cheat in poker over and over and over again so somebody would challenge me to a duel so I could then shoot the gun out of their hands. Rinse and repeat. 3 hours. That is how long I spent doing this.
Herbert Moon hates cheaters, even more than the Jews in the railroad.
Why am I dueling Herbert, bro? It doesn't have to be like this, Herbert. I need snake oil. I can't kill you. Reconsider that next time, Herbert. We gotta be. That's.
You're worse than the Jews and the railroad put together.
Oh my God. Man of Honor, Chivalry's Dead. Attain highest fame rank and highest honor rank. This is one of the dumbest trophies I've ever had to get, bro. I don't know how many duels I have done to this point. It's gotta be over 50 at this point. It has been several hours I have been doing this. I'm going outside. That was awful.
And the final trophy needed before moving on to Undead Nightmare was Friends in High Places, for using a pardon letter for a bounty of more than $5,000. So I just had to go on a murdering rampage, basically, and get my bounty to above 5,000, which would have been a very simple task if it wasn't for, you know, hardcore.
Oh my God, bro. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind playing this. I ain't doing Undead Nightmare on hardcore, bro. I'm good. That's fair, for sure. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Really fair there. Why are you? One more. There we go, 5,000. So now we're going to escape. That was a grind. I've been here for 37 minutes doing this, guys. All right. But now we should be able to go here. Give pardon letter. There it is. Friends in high places. Use a pardon letter with more than a $5,000 bounty. All right, folks. That does it for the base game pretty much. There are some trophies that are still technically base game. They're just easier to get in the DLC.
Undead Nightmare is an expansion that came out for Red Dead Redemption in October of 2010 that is pretty much universally loved by fans around the world. This DLC follows the story of a zombie apocalypse in the world of Red Dead and has us once again reunited with John Marston. The premise of it all is that John's family is infected, so he has to go out into the undead-infested countryside to see if he can figure out a way to stop the outbreak, find a cure, and save his family, coming into contact with a lot of familiar faces along the way. And it goes without saying, this DLC has absolutely nothing to do with the base game. It's not canon at all, which I think is just incredible. I miss the days when devs just came up with fun, creative ideas and actually executed them.
I think my wife might have a cowboy thing. She was kind of like feral this morning when she saw me in this. I'm gonna have to keep this one. I usually keep all the costumes, but I'm definitely keeping this one.
And as far as the remaining trophies go, the Undead Nightmare grind is honestly very similar to the base game, just on a much smaller scale. The main goal here is to simply earn 100% completion within the expansion, which will include beating the main storyline, doing 5 stranger quest lines, completing a handful of challenges, clearing out zombies in specific areas, and rescuing missing persons. So to kick things off, I of course ran through the main story, which earned me a few trophies in itself. As I was running through the story, I also knocked out a lot of side content as I went to save time, such as the challenges. Again, these are very much like the base game ones, just zombified, if you will. One of the cooler challenge sets involved finding the 4 horses of the apocalypse, rare horses that randomly spawn and have unique abilities and stuff. These are so badass.
So this is one of the 4 horses of the apocalypse. This is deadly. Oh, bad joke.
And then of course we have the stranger missions. Here we see a lot of familiar NPCs we already know and a few that are brand new. But the first one I went for involved hunting down and exterminating Sasquatch.
Oh, Sasquatch. Okay. Why does he look like that? What the hell? 6 years in the making. Find and kill a Sasquatch. Well, that was easy. Poor guy.
Shoot me, human. Shoot me.
He couldn't talk.
Oh, I will, you foul creature of the night. You eat babies. You have to survive. Everyone knows that. Ain't your fault.
We eat berries and mushrooms, you fool. But we did.
They're harmless.
Now none of us are left. Some maniac's been murdering us.
Ooh, my bad.
Mankind is gone.
This is so sad. What the hell?
Make it stop.
Huh. Not what I was expecting, quite frankly. I will let him live. He told me put him out of his misery. Come on. That was the right thing to do, I think.
There were 2 sets of challenges that you can technically do in the base game, but they're just easier in the DLC. Explosive rifle and tomahawk challenges.
Dude, how do I kill the bat with the tomahawk? That is going to drive me insane. Talk to me!
The explosive rifle was the easier of the 2 to take care of, basically just killing zombies with the explosive rifle in a variety of ways. And I was able to knock them all out in no time.
Master Exploder, complete the explosive rifle challenge.
I also had a couple of combat related trophies to grab while running through this. One of them being for getting 500 kills with a mounted weapon, which is pretty absurd because you would never in a million years get 500 mounted kills naturally. But thankfully there is a spot in the DLC where you can farm this. And then we had another for getting 500 kills with a pistol or revolver, which I did not have to farm, unlocking it as I progressed through the story.
In a hail of bullets. Kill 500 enemies with any pistol or revolver in the game. Hell yeah, we got that done.
As I said previously, part of this grind was clearing out all of the locations on the map of zombies, which included 5 graveyards and 23 towns. These are pretty much just mindless fun, fighting waves of zombies until they're all cleared out. I had to save every town at least once, but there was a separate trophy for having every town safe all at the same time. One of the grindier aspects of the DLC.
Oh, I'm so sorry. There was an accident. There was an accident. There it is. Don't, bro, come on. Don't be doing all that. Spinning plates have every territory saved at the same time during Undead Nightmare. That's kind of a grind, but it's done now. We all good.
This expansion is not very long at all, with the main story only being a few hours in length, and I found myself at the end of it in no time. Long story short, what caused the outbreak in the first place was Abraham Reyes, you know, the guy from Mexico in the main game. Apparently he stole an ancient Aztec mask in an attempt to make himself invincible or something like that, unleashing the plague on the world. So simply put, John takes the mask and puts it back in its rightful place in the crypt that it came from, bringing putting an end to the zombie madness and curing his family. However, that was not the end of this undead nightmare.
A few months later. No, bro. This guy, I killed you. How was that possible? Oh, that's so badass. Zombie John Marston. Dude, that's so sick. All's right with the world. Complete on a pale horse. All right, now we just got a bunch of cleanup to do. It looks like that was really good, dude. I like that. Y'all weren't lying. I mean, we ain't talking like no blood and wine, Phantom Liberty type caliber, but like it was good.
With the main storyline wrapped up, all there was really left to do was to find all missing souls, which are just people that have gone missing during the outbreak that you have to find and bring back to safety, and of course, all of the remaining challenges. I ran through these much more efficiently than I did in the base game. I did treasure hunter challenges, found every horse of the apocalypse, and even managed to get through the undead hunter challenges rather quickly as well. The last of these challenges being to find a couple of legendary animals. I really lucked up with these because I've heard horror stories of people searching for like 8 hours for these animals.
Yes! Yes! Chupa thingy! Find and kill a chupacabra. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We got so lucky. That was not. People have spent 8 hours on finding this damn thing before, bro. We didn't even, probably what, 15 minutes maybe? Oh, bro, let's go. Another challenge down. Okay, so now unicorn time. All right, we have to, that's it. This is it. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Unicorn, baby. Yeah. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Woo! Fan service. Let's go find and break a unicorn. I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this. Ha ha! Gregacorn. Gregacorn, guys. Gregacorn. Come on, Sharpie. Yep, there it is. Axe Master. Complete all tomahawk challenges. Tomahawk challenges. Let's go. Let's go, Matt Marston. Attain rank 5 in all Undead Nightmare challenges. Oh my God, hold on. Missing persons, baby. That's all we got left. Missing persons. And we'll have platinum.
The missing souls were by far my least favorite part of the entire game. Not because they were bad, they were just very 2010 Assassin's Creed-ish, if you catch my drift. But after around an hour of grinding out all 16 persons, I finally made it to the last one.
I hate those things so much. You're gonna die, bro. This is absurd. What the fuck? What are we doing? What? Everything's fine. We're fine. We're improving the quality of the video is what we're doing. Oh my God, bro. Come on. Let's go. Goodness great. I'm gonna lose my mind. Stupid ass horse. Where's it at? Come on, death. Let's go! Oh my God, dude. It's not over yet, guys. It's not over yet. I don't know that that would happen to anybody but me, to be honest. That's how I feel. Take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road. I should have been a cowboy. Platinum, baby. Platinum, baby. Platinum, baby. Platinum, baby. Zed's baby, baby. Zed's dead, baby. Come on. Save a horse. horse, ride a cowboy. Oh my good gracious, let's go! Yeah! Bye-bye. I was ready for that one to be over, bro. Oh my goodness, brother. What an unbelievable grind that was. That was way, it was deceiving because you see that number. Like I thought it was gonna be like 40, 50 hours. No, it sure was not. 67 hours, so almost 70 hours for that one, which still doesn't seem that bad. But dude, it's just so much of it is just so grindy. Good game though, good game. Very ahead of its time, that's for sure. I was a fan. I'm glad I played it after Red Dead 2. I'll say that. Playing Red Dead 2 first makes that game a lot better. Another platinum down, baby. Legend of the West Part 2. Let's get it. But if you enjoyed that video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're brand new, because at 400,000 subscribers, Dark Souls 2 Platinum. Going to be miserable, miserable, miserable. And be sure to follow my Twitch if you want to see these platinum runs live, and subscribe to my second channel for more consistent uploads, playthroughs, if you will. And if you haven't seen the Red Dead 2 video yet, what are you doing? Click here. Bye-bye.